What is up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm very excited about this one. I'm going to be showing you around my most recent renovation project. It's been a full back to brick property renovation and it's taken from start to finish 10 weeks to renovate this property. Should have been 8, but I was a bit behind the curve when it comes to fixing up the garden and doing the roof, but still 10 weeks is still an incredible time frame. I'm very happy. The builders have done an amazing job and I can't wait to show it to you guys. But just before I show you, I wanted to just hop onto here and say quickly, one of the reasons why I haven't been uploading a whole lot recently, which by the way is going to change, I'm going to be uploading a lot more regularly from now on. But the reason being is because I've been focusing on another business that I run, or a couple of businesses, but one of them that I wanted to tell you about and give you guys a quick opportunity is a deal sourcing company. Now, I got approached by a very intellectual and smart and experienced property investor or investment company, and they asked me to source them property deals like below market value deals, buy, refurb, refinance projects, flip projects, that type of thing. And in that time, I've done a lot of sourcing for them. I've found them a lot of deals, a lot of projects. It's been very good, very busy, but it just got me thinking, actually, this has been quite insular. I haven't really spoken about it much on YouTube. It's not been something that I've shared with people. However, now I want to give you guys the opportunity to get access to those deals. Again, below market value, buy, refurb, refinance and flip projects. It's something that I'm coming across a lot. It's something that I pick up quite frequently. So I just thought, if I'm finding more deals, why not share them with you guys? So if you are a serious investor and genuinely serious, then you can get added to my mailing list. You just need to click the link in the description, fill in your details, and you'll get sent every single week deals that I'm finding, property deals that fit your criteria, where you can then buy them, invest in them, and we even offer like a hands-off process where I can manage the renovation and all sorts of stuff. But really, if you are serious about getting into property but you've not necessarily got the time to find the deals, or you haven't necessarily got the experience to find them and you need some help, please get in touch, fill in that form, click the link in the description, get added to the mailing list and get deals every single week sent to your inbox. So if that's something you're interested in, like I said, click the link. But in the meantime, I want to show you around this property. So, I don't know if you remember what it was like before, but this whole driveway wasn't laid properly at all. It was really mismatched and it was all wonky. So I've got guys to completely relay this whole driveway. I've also had them put in new fence posts and fence panels all across the side of the house to keep it nice and neat and tidy. They've also painted the front of the front fence panels at the front of the house, and we've also completely changed the whole of the garden. I will try and show you some before pictures of what it was like. It was terrible, guys, and now it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with it. I'll just quickly take you through the garden and then I'll take you through the rest of the house. So this whole garage has been painted, both the frame of the garage but also the door of the garage as well. We've also had the tiles here relayed, but also we added a little patio area. Something that we realised was that this is a south-facing garden and it is an absolute sun trap. So we thought, oh, it'd be nice to make a little patio so that a buyer could sit in here in the summer and enjoy, when it is sunny, obviously, not maybe a day like today, but they could enjoy a bit of the sun during the summertime. But other than that, we've just tidied up the garden, made it nice and neat, ripped out a few of the bushes and sorted out the grass. So this is the porch when you first come in. Obviously throughout the whole of this tour of the house, what I'll do is throw some pictures or videos up of what it was like beforehand so that you can see what we've done to it and the difference that it's made. But you'll be absolutely blown away, as I'm sure you are, with what we have done here. It's absolutely incredible. I was actually tempted to rip the whole thing out and get rid of the porch altogether. It didn't look that good when I first bought the house, but we have managed to recover it really nicely. So what we did, we replaced the flooring with just a simple lino flooring. We've plasterboarded all the way down here along the sides and then also along the roof as well. Once we plasterboarded it, we plastered over it, skimmed it, and then painted it to give it a nice, fresh, bright look. And other than that, I mean, this obviously isn't going to be here. This is just here for viewing so that people can wipe their feet on it. It's just a bit of spare carpet that we had. But we've, other than that, the only other thing that we've done is replaced this door here. So this was a wooden frame and it was so flimsy. The security of it was absolutely terrible and it was awful for the energy rating. So what I did was I've replaced it with a UPVC door, UPVC window here. Again, the reason why I decided to have a frosted glass here, some people said, you know, just get a plain UPVC frame in and don't bother having a window at all. I wanted a window, but the reason why I went for frosted is because this is a dormer bungalow and the bathroom and shower are downstairs, so I didn't want people to obviously be walking through the house on the way to the shower and the neighbours be able to see in. So there's a reason behind that. Okay, so now that we are in the property, this is the hallway space. It's a really big space, and for ages I was trying to figure out, is there a way of making the bathroom bigger, extending any of the rooms out, because it almost feels like wasted space, but upon reflection there wasn't really a whole lot I could do. So I kept everything as its original design and just have kind of decorated the whole place. So throughout the whole house, we've done what's known as a back to brick project. So there was Artex all over the walls, there was Artex on the ceiling. So we've ripped that all back to brick. We've taken out the electrics, we've taken out all the central heating, all the radiators, and we've replaced absolutely everything. And as you can see, we've gone for a very similar theme throughout, just grey carpets, white paint on the walls, to give it quite a fairly blank canvas so that when someone moves in, they can put their own stamp on it. But this is the toilet. We've replaced the toilet, the shower, the sink and the kitchen. Those have all been done. So this is just the toilet room. If you come on through here, this is our shower room. Again, this area, this is where you kind of got to know your target market. So this area in particular has a lot of elderly people. So the option for me was to put in a bath or not. And really I just thought, for elderly people, if they're going to be moving into somewhere like this, they're not going to be wanting a bath where they're going to have to be stepping over. It's quite nice for them to just be able to step into a shower. Also, not many people need baths these days, so we've just got we went for a simple 3-piece bathroom suite. So shower, basin, and obviously the toilet in the other room. So this is what we went for. We've gone for kind of the grey tiles to keep it, again, just within the colour scheme and make it a fairly blank canvas and neutral colours. If you come on through, this is the kitchen, which I'm particularly happy with. This was an absolute state. Now, when I first bought this, I think the first video I did on this house, the kitchen had already been ripped out, but the kitchen went all the way around the outside of the room and filled the entire space, but it was absolutely grotty. Down here was where the boiler was as well, on the floor, so it just made no sense. We've moved the boiler from down here up into the attic space and into like a little storage area so that it's out of the way, and we can have a bit more space here rather than trying to box it off into a cupboard or anything like that. But yeah, this is what we did. Initially, it was just going to be a U-shaped kitchen, but then as it got built, I thought actually what could be quite nice is if we add a kind of breakfast bar here so that families could have kids sitting at the breakfast bar or just have a nice breakfast bar area. Again, it also means that there's more storage in the kitchen, more cupboards available for families if a young family wanted to move in here. We've also replaced the lights. We did have a big, just like a big, I don't even know how to describe it, just like it looked like an office light. It didn't look very nice at all. So we've taken all of that out and we've put 6 spotlights into the ceiling, and it genuinely just completely transforms the room, which I'm very happy with. We've gone for white tiles on the sides as well. Again, it just keeps it so neutral, really clean, and also this whole house, you'll notice there's huge windows which let in a lot of light. So when we've got white tiles and white walls, it brightens up the room and also makes the room feel bigger than it is. So that's kind of the reason why we went for that. But very, very happy with this kitchen. The builders have done a fantastic job of fitting it. Let's go through to the first reception room. So this is the first reception room, which again, I'm very, very happy with. What we had here was a humongous, old-fashioned, terrible fireplace, which I wasn't happy with. So we've ripped that out. There was the option to rip out the whole of the chimney breast, which actually can add a lot of space to a room and therefore make it more valuable. But for the cost of what it was going to be versus what we'd get in return for that, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Remember, when you're renovating a house, you don't want to be spending money just for the sake of it to make it something that, you know, would work well for you, or somewhere where you would like to live. You want to make it as cost effective as possible. You put in £1 and you get 2 back. And for me, getting rid of the chimney breast wasn't going to do that. So this is a simple room. It's exactly the same in the other room. We've got 2 reception rooms downstairs. I'll bring you through to the second one. Now this one was being used as a bedroom by the previous owner, because obviously it is a dormer bungalow. So we had an elderly couple that used this room as a bedroom. So really this house is a 2 or a 3 bed, depending on how you want to use it. But again, it's similar to that room just through there. Nice big open space. We've replaced the radiators. We've replaced all the electrical sockets. We've put down nice fresh carpet and also painted the walls white and skimmed the whole house. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. Very happy with it indeed. So let's, I'll just show you upstairs quickly and then we can talk through the numbers. So this is the smaller bedroom out of the 2 that are upstairs. Personally, it's not too small. I don't think it's too small. So we've just kind of kept it as it is. Again, it's like all the other rooms. We've plastered and we've painted. We've put down nice fresh carpets. The other thing, which you may not have known, was a thing. A lot of people told me that they didn't know about this. So I just thought it might be worth sharing. We had brown windows upstairs, okay, in this room, in the other bedroom, and also in the kitchen and the reception room as well. Brown windows. All the other windows, all the other doors were all white. So it looked mismatched, it didn't look great. So personally, what I thought was we need to get these windows replaced. But rather than spending, you know, £2,000 replacing those windows, what we did instead was we spent £800 and we got the 4 windows and we got them completely spray painted. So rather than replacing them, because they were good quality, we replaced the fitting, the handle on them, and then we just sprayed them all white so that they all fit in together. They all look brand new and actually makes it look really nice, but just keeps the cost down and just makes it more cost effective for the job. Again, when you put money into something, you want to make sure that you're getting the money out, and just replacing the window wouldn't have made much sense, but putting £800 into painting the window makes a big difference. So yeah, other than that, there's not a whole lot we've done in this room, other than the only other thing is in this cupboard. I'll show a little overlay of it. We've put the boiler in there just so that it doesn't take up space in the kitchen or in any of the living spaces. We've just put it in this little kind of crawlway space. So very happy with that. Again, just makes it more a bit nicer to live in and makes it less cluttered. So if you come on through, we'll go through to the final bedroom. And again, this bedroom is absolutely huge. I'll be honest, there is something that I would change if I was going to do this house again, and something that I've massively, well, that you always learn things when you do different projects, and for me personally, this wall here, the roof, because this is a dormer bungalow, we're actually kind of in the roof of the property, and so the roof slopes down like this, and the wall stops here. I don't know how easy it is to see on camera, but the wall stops here and comes down flat. Personally, you could knock this wall through, push it further back, and just put some flooring in to make sure that obviously you can stand up okay. But it would just have added a little bit of extra space into this master bedroom. It's not a deal killer. It doesn't make a big difference, but it would have made enough of a difference to make the property sell quicker, or potentially just get that little bit of extra money because we would have had more space in the property. Okay, so the numbers on this property. I bought this house, and bear in mind this is in a really nice area, really nice part of the northwest. We bought this house, this 2 or 3 bed dormer bungalow, for £95,000. I've spent £26,000 on the renovation. That's everything that we've done internally. So the central heating, the boiler, the electrics, kitchen, bathroom, back to brick, boarding and skimming, painting, decorating, all new radiators, the whole lot. We've painted the window frames, everything. So the entire internals of the property have been renovated. We've also spruced up the garden quite a bit and relay the driveway. So all of that comes under the £26,000 that we spent on the renovation. And the end value, we've currently got it up on the market with an estate agent for £175,000 with the expectation that we'll go into a little bit of a bidding war and hopefully push for that 180 mark. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm very, very happy with this project. This property's been absolutely fantastic. It's been a great project, really quick turnaround. The builders have done a fantastic job. And like I said, guys, if you are interested in deals like this, make sure that you subscribe to my mailing list. You can just click the link in the description of this video and I'll get emails out to you every single week with property deals where you're going to be making some incredible money, great returns on some really great hands-off investments. So if that is something you are interested in, click the link in the description and get signed up. But guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.